Welcome to Wrecked Roulette, where the name of the game is that our audience has to guess whether we're drunk, high, or sober. Tonight's guest is Nancy Simons, aka Nancy Vicious. She's a talented model, singer, drummer, and guitarist. Yes, she's a quadruple threat. She's from Kitchener, Ontario. She's in Nancy Vicious and the Nasty Bitches, For What It's Worth, and Misconduct. I also wanted to take a moment to remind you all to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. This will help build our brand, which helps each and every one of our talented guests gain exposure. Also check the show notes for ways to connect to us and to Nancy. Let us know in the comments whether you think we're drunk, sober, or high, and we'll give you a shout out in the next episode if you're correct. We will also be reading any 5-star reviews you guys give on Spotify and iTunes. Let's start the podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrecked Roulette, where the name of the game is that our audience has to guess whether we're drunk, high, or sober. Tonight's guest is Nancy Simons. She's over here.
For me, she's up here.
She's a singer and guitarist for What It's Worth, and she's a model, and she's from Kitchener. And from your profile, it says you were also a drummer before.
Yeah, that's the first instrument that I learned how to play. I learned drums over 10 years ago.
Awesome.
What style drumming do you do?
Oh my god, I used to do like punk drumming. I learned like how to do rock and roll, and then like my brother was like, I need a drummer for my band, and I was like, I guess I'll do it.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you one of the drummers that like you're now a singer guitarist, but when you were drumming, did you also sing at the same time?
Oh god, I wish I was that talented. If I could do that nowadays, it would fix so many problems.
So is your band all girls?
So I have an all-girl band, yes. So we're like trying to record. We're in the recording process. We got some songs that we'd like to make an EP with. So we got some connections, and hopefully it all works out.
How long have you guys been together?
So we've been changing members for about a year now, but I'd say they've like stayed the same for 8 months, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe over a year we've been in the band, but the members, it's weird. You guys know how it is.
Yeah, and it must be hard with COVID, like starting a new band and everything.
Yeah.
And trying to like practice and getting closed down.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Since you are, I just wanted to mention we are in the double digits with our podcast. This one, yeah, number 10. So,
all right,
10 weeks.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Actually, I apologize for last week. We did not have an episode. We had some cancellations, so I apologize to everybody.
I don't go fuck yourselves.
You're also our first female musician on the podcast, which is really cool.
Ooh, I'm so honored. I love it.
It's cool shit.
So what we do is we like to talk about our drunk stories. We like to play some games. And I thought it would be fun, being all girls, to talk about some really creepy guy stories.
Oh my god.
So out of the 1,500, what ones do you think we should talk about?
Oh, you know, I occasionally do like to check my Facebook, like, message requests.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get some really interesting, creepy shit in there.
Yeah.
The one I got this week, some guy was like, I'm sorry to bother you, but do you know any women who would sell me their pubes? I'll pay first.
Oh my god, someone sent another person that.
I was like, what? Like, okay, I get it if you're on, I don't know, maybe Fat Life or something. That's cool. But like unsolicited on Facebook, where people can just look at your profile and see everything about you.
Like how much are they selling?
I did.
I mean, I
did
could
ask-
get in the pube selling game. I mean,
I mean,
Who
I wasn't.
hasn't been in the business,
I wasn't
right?
going to do it, but should we do it for comedy's sake?
grow out those
I
bad
don't
boys
know.
and shave them off. Send them off.
I mean, all the salons for waxing
It's
salons are
summer
closed,
now.
ladies.
It's summer now, and like you can really seal in the smell and the taste. So Ziploc it, send it to that guy.
So
Primo dollars.
maybe we're gonna have to do this
Yeah.
for the podcast.
Yeah.
There's some
For
money
the-
in the pube selling business.
Yeah?
Trust me. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah?
man. Well, anything like used socks, used underwear, like bath water. That what's her face? The online gamer girl
right.
who like bathes and then jarred the water, and it sold huge. Like, how many units did that girl sell? Fuck.
She sold a lot.
Yeah.
It was a Twitch streamer, right? Or
bath water. What's her face? Delphine. $30.
$30 each.
Yeah.
For like one of those little.
For a little like jar
Profile.
of bath water.
All right.
And no, I don't want to subscribe to the Guardian. Fuck off. 50,000 likes, but how many actual units? Like, she made bank.
Yeah, I know. I think she made quite a bit of money, which is cool.
Can't see how many units. Anyway. Yeah, so maybe we'll get in on the selling parts of your pubes for money game, just for fun. But yeah, no, seriously, go into your Facebook and look at like the message requests, because a lot of people forget to do this, and I guarantee you, ladies, both of you, I guarantee some fucker has rolled up and it said something horrible like that. Oh yeah.
I'm in this other band called the Nasty Bitches, and we sold pubes at a show once. It was awesome.
You
Oh my
did?
God, I love
God.
it.
I need more details about this. What kind of guys or girls bought them?
Okay, so in my other band, Nancy Vicious and the Nasty Bitches, it's 2 guys and 2 girls. And then like in our early days, like, so like we thought it'd be funny to like put pubes inside these like little envelopes with these like little cute postcards that we all like kissed with like all different colored lipstick for our fans and stuff. But like,
oh my God.
My guitar player, he is like this like old man, and he has like this super hairy chest, and he's like taking all this chest hair out and like stuffing it in these envelopes. He's like, we'll say it's our pubes and they'll pay us like extra.
Oh my God.
Like,
I remember
people
like
buy them?
Oh my God, yeah.
Holy
we don't
shit.
do that now. We don't do that now. It's just a one-time thing. It was funny.
That's amazing.
For the comedy. This is what I'm saying.
It was really funny. I remember this old guy was like so like cool to see like these 2 girls like rock out in this band, and then like he bought one of the envelopes and there was like a handful of like his chest hair, and he like opened it. It was so funny.
He was just there to support you. Yes, buying pubes.
One guy wanted me to send him something, and Corey was jealous, so he rubbed his balls on it, and then before we sent it to him.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I have like some creepy guy stories. So once I used to go to this Mr. Sub like frequently when I was working at this game store, and I had like a decent rapport with the guy behind the counter, and it was summer and it was super, super hot, and I had a really bad migraine, probably because of the heat. And I went in the store, and because I'm like redhead, you can tell when I'm hot because it's just like all red. Anyway, so I go into the store, and the guy asked me what's wrong, and he's like, and I'm like, oh, I just have a really bad headache today. Like, I think it's a migraine. And he's like, he's giving me all this health advice, like take magnesium, blah blah blah. Because he usually does that, like whenever I order a sandwich, he's like, cucumbers are good for prostate and stuff like that. And
I do like to keep my prostate healthy.
Yeah. Well, he told my brother that. He's just like, this guy's fucking weird. So anyways, he's like, oh, I have this magnesium like mixture. Can I give you a couple drops? And I'm like, I'm good. And he insisted. So I was like, okay, I'll take a couple drops. And then he's like, no, you're doing it wrong. Here, I'm gonna come from out behind the counter and come and give you a massage. So he starts like massaging it into my neck, and I'm just like, dude, this is so inappropriate. But I didn't really know what to do because as a woman, you're just like fight or flight, right?
Yeah, don't say anything. Be nice.
So he's doing this to me, and another customer walks in, and he just stares at me like,
the fuck?
And then he just like doesn't know what to say. And so the clerk behind the counter, like the owner, like who's giving me the massage, is like, one moment please, sir. And the guy just stands there for a bit, and he just like backs away like Homer going back into the bush. And he just leaves. I'm like, way to have my back, dude. Like, this is clearly inappropriate. I was like,
I'm like deer in the headlights, frozen. Help me.
Like, I got my sandwich, I got back, and my migraine was actually gone. But I never went back there. Like, needless to say, I went to the Thai place instead for lunch from then on. But that's my
I mean, it works for the migraine, but at the cost of super inappropriate.
The cost of my dignity.
She's just trying to get a fucking sandwich.
I just wanted a sandwich. All I wanted to do was get a sandwich to help my prostate.
Title of the podcast this week, right there.
All I wanted was a sandwich
to help my prostate.
I don't know.
No.
You're gorgeous, Nancy. I'm sure you got, and you're like super talented. I'm sure you got some weird ass guy stories other than the pube story.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, believe it or not, I've only been to like one like big concert. I've been to many shows, but I've only been to one concert ever. It was like to see Aerosmith, and like everybody was like passing joints around pre-COVID time. And then like I was there with my friend, and then these two guys like came up behind us, and they like totally were like putting their wieners on our back, and we're like,
my god, were they like erect?
Yeah, we were like, let's get out of here. And like we just like kept trying to like dodge them, like get out of there. It was so weird.
Yikes.
Oh god, I've had someone do that on a streetcar. Like, I'm on the streetcar, Spadina actually, and I was sitting down. It was kind of crowded, and then he walked up and just started rubbing his chub on my shoulder. And I was like, fucking don't. Like, I will fight you. Don't touch me. But yeah, I mean, it was
Courtney,
it wasn't that
gorgeous.
crowded.
We need stories from you also. I'm sure you have.
Well, you know, the fucking shoulder chub rub story there.
Chub rub.
But like, he wasn't that busy. There was no need for you to come and rub your penis on me in transit, sir. There was a half chub for sure. But
have you guys ever been to the nude beach in Toronto?
No, I've heard about it.
Yeah, one of my friends dragged me out there one time, and dude, there are some thirsty guys there.
That's what I've heard about it.
Yeah, there are guys with like full-on erections. One guy had a cock ring on, and I assume it was to like keep him from getting an erection. But
no, that's what a cage is for. A cock ring is to keep the blood flow, so you can keep it up. So
yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that guy. And then another guy was just like standing there, like rocking back and forth with an erection. I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Wait,
there was a second part of the beach that was just gay dudes making out with each other, and I'm like, okay,
we're going there.
I get that.
we're hanging out with these guys.
Yeah, I'd much rather hang out with those guys.
Please, yeah. Who was I talking to the other day? We were joking about like a bunch of us buying like platforms and like tying them together and putting them out on Lake Ontario in the West End. So we had our own little nude beach, but like not attached to the shore. So I think we should crowd fundraise for that and like start our own West End nude beach that doesn't have...
away from the weirdos.
Yeah. That's my business idea.
Yeah, you have to like scan beforehand, like give them like a
And you
weirdo
can't
pass.
you can't even get a boat to the little platform unless you're referred by your friends who know
the
you're not a
VIP.
piece.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that'd be awesome.
It's not a bad idea.
That'd be awesome.
Let's see
All
if we
right,
can make
I
it
also
work.
want to hear crazy party stories. I want to hear the story of the drunkest, most fucked up guest that you've had or like been a guest to at a party. I can
Oh my
start
God.
if you want. Because I got a story.
Oh my
All right,
god.
What?
you can say your story first if you want.
No,
I was
Nancy. You're our
just gonna
guest.
say please show the mug to the camera because I
Yes,
saw it
it's an
earlier
awesome
and
mug. We got
I
to
like
check out
flipped right
earlier.
out. So everybody just needs to know that is
Heck
If
yeah.
Bob
What?
Ross says no mistakes, just happy accidents.
There we
Happy
go.
little trees.
He
They'll be
knows
happy.
what's up.
Just happy trees. I love Bob Ross. He makes me happy.
He does. So
Yeah.
I was like, not at this party, but I definitely seen the video and I've been to like a bunch of these parties before. So one of my friends, he really wanted like a band shirt. And so he was willing to do anything for it. And the subject of like eating your own poop came up.
Oh no.
So he
Uh-oh.
was drunk enough to like get barbecue sauce and like go scoop in the toilet for some poop.
He
And he
must
wanted to
have really wanted that shirt. What
Oh my god.
what
So he
band
ate
shirt
it
was
like in front of
this?
you?
Pardon?
Did he eat it in front of you?
No, it was like on camera.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
no.
hilarious. But what band? I want to know. Like what
It was
bands?
It was
Your
the
band?
Scum Runners. I don't think they're a band anymore, but
Okay. That's fucking sick.
Oh
I
my
love it.
God.
It's
Oh
so
my
yeah,
funny.
yeah, that's definitely a story that sticks around.
Yeah. Okay, yours is
Fuck
way
yeah.
better than mine, but I was having this party and then these guys left to do drugs and um they came back a little bit later and they asked to stay over. I'm like, sure. So everyone for the party left and they were just sleeping on my floor while I was like doing something on the computer, super wasted. And the guy gets up, takes a full-on piss on my floor. It's carpeted and it's like next to one of those heaters, like electrical heaters,
Oh no.
which was on. And then he goes back to bed. And I started yelling at him like, dude, wake up. Like, what the fuck was that? What are you doing? And he wouldn't wake up. He was next to his girlfriend. I'm like, okay, clearly he's way too high. So I was like, I need to get him out of the house. So I threw water on him. I'm like, get out, man. Like, you gotta leave. I gave you the privilege of sleeping here and you ruined my carpet.
Yikes. You just blessed my house with the smell of hot piss
I
for
was
hours.
so mad. I was so mad. I had to go take a walk until like cool down.
I would have let him stay so he could clean it up the next day.
Yeah, he apologized a lot, but man, that
Oh no.
Some people are so weird. The one time
Yeah.
this guy came over to my house when I used to live downtown and he got like super drunk. I had a couple people over like a couple years ago and like I found him like rolling around in like mine and my boyfriend's bed like naked and like making a bunch of crumbs, eating food and like dumping alcohol everywhere. And he was like, oh my gosh, it was the weirdest thing. Some people they come to your house and it's like, what? Why are you
Oh my
here?
god. I remember I had a couple summers ago there was this like series of parties and within a couple weeks I had 3 different people leave with either it was 4, one shoe or no shoes or the wrong shoes. Like it was absolutely ridiculous. The one guy, he was downstairs and like made us build him a blanket fort because he was like, I'm staying. We're like, all right, no problem. Built him this blanket fort. He goes in, lays down. Fuck this, I gotta go. Like, so then he made us call him an Uber. but he was hobbling around in one, like, just with one shoe, and we couldn't find it. We looked all over the place, couldn't find it. So he got into the Uber. Sorry, we carried him to the Uber and poured him in. But I didn't find his shoe until the next day, and it was like upstairs underneath some stuff. Like, it was so bizarre.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, just like that many people in that short of time, I was just like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
The hit list.
Oh, for anyone, yeah, we never discussed Courtney's background. It's Marie Kondo.
Yeah.
Courtney, you said your room was a little messy, so
perpetually
we decided to make it a picture of Marie Kondo instead.
Yeah,
to help you clean up your life. To clean up your room.
Hey, if somebody comes
Spark
and cleans
joy
my
in your
house
life.
for me, that will spark joy. So anyone, if you want to come over, clean my house, I'm totally down with it.
I love it.
Oh my God. So this is my personal computer, and the one time we did the event, I had the Adventure Time background, and I have my name on here as Evil Courtney.
Yeah.
And I had to get on a work meeting, but I was too lazy to like shut this laptop down and open the work one. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just use Zoom. So I like click into the meeting, and I'm like fumbling around, doing it, and people are like, what the? And I look up, my background is still Adventure Time. It still says Evil Courtney. My boss is like, what is happening? What are you doing? And I was like, oh, yeah, I was hanging out with some friends and we're being silly and like reading stories and stuff. Like quickly change everything.
I have a drunk podcast that I'm my co-host for. And
oh my God. Yeah.
So I had this one time before a podcast, camp? I had this margarita mix, and there was only enough for like one person. And my partner Corey, he got super mad. He's like, why didn't you make me a margarita? I'm like, I have to drink for work. You don't understand?
Yeah. I'm taking this
I have a job
seriously.
to do.
I've been sober all week. I want this podcast to succeed for at least the one reason, to tell people that I get drunk for a living. And then I have to go and pre-drink for work. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. They're like, because I was just saying like I had plans to do this, and like, oh, so you get like inebriated for a podcast, like on camera. I was like, yeah. And they're like, are you getting paid? And I said, well, no, I wish, like maybe. And that's exactly what they said. They'd be like, fuck, that'd be great to be paid to get drunk. I'm like, exactly, right? That's please. So.
Yeah.
So it was called your podcast. You were gonna call it White Girl Wasted. Was that?
I was, and it was. I felt like that term was non-inclusive.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, because essentially that's what's going on. But I thought Wrecked Roulette is cool too, because sometimes they get high as well. So it's just kind of. I was thinking, Courtney, at some point we should use a roulette wheel to decide what to do.
I actually think so.
I want to buy a roulette wheel and spin it, and then
we have like either different cocktails and like combinations of things.
And then how many shots you get.
Yeah.
But maybe like we need to coordinate with our guests so they have some of the same options, so that we like spin the wheel for like each of us and then their guest. So
something could be like a question, and something could be like a shot or something.
Shot of choice.
Yeah, we're still like fuddling through. It's only your 10th podcast. I figured by our 200th we'll be like know exactly what's going on, but
we'll be sponsored.
Roulette wheel adding that aspect.
Liquor companies will give us booze to try.
Yes, I want to reach out to like Bacardi and Smirnoff and stuff like that in the future. Be like, yeah, we'll represent your
Jack
brand.
Daniels.
Yeah.
Actually, at the beginning of the pandemic, one of my friends was like, hey, if you sign up for this thing, they'll just like drop samples of alcohol to your house. And I was like, no, like that can't be real. That's not a thing. He's like, no, like they've done it for me. Try it. So I signed up for it. So I've been getting these little mini bottles of all sorts of shit delivered to my house every week or so. And like sometimes it'll come with a mix, but I've had like rye, rum, vodka, what was that one? Some kind of liqueur, tequila. Like they just drop liquor to your house for free to try, and then you do a little survey at the end.
Yeah,
So-
it would be good when
Amazing.
like we're able to be all in a room together,
Yeah.
because then I could just have a bottle of whatever they send me and we could
Yeah.
all split it. But right now it's kind of hard because like
do you
I
think
have
the
to
bottle will be enough?
be like,
for
buy
three of us?
this before the podcast or whatever.
I don't know. I feel like Nancy can put them away, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know if one bottle would be enough for three of us.
No, man, a bottle each.
Yeah. See, there we go.
All right.
Yeah. So we got to aim for sponsorship of like 3 26ers of
Oh, yeah.
podcasts.
All right. I want to talk about
Goals.
the weirdest like stuff we did in high school and like fashion trends that should not come back.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
So be careful when you like shave your head of any sort, because when you grow it back, there's some weird phases.
Yeah. Do
So
tell.
it's like cool at the time when you like have it, but just remember you gotta like grow your hair back.
Yeah,
had
I think that would look weird, like to have like one side like to your shoulders and the other side super long.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. You'd have to
I used
style
to
it
have a
like really.
mohawk.
You used to have a mohawk?
Nice. Oh my
I
god.
did.
What did it look like when it was growing out?
So I always tried to like part it so like it just looked like my hair was like thin,
Yeah.
but like I don't know, whenever I'd like move around, you could
Like,
see
the
it was
wind
like
kicks up.
super weird. Yeah. And then you
Yeah.
get like this weird like cowlick thing, and it's like you're trying to like put it over, and it's like, oh my god.
Oh no.
It's just awful. But it was
You know
cool
what
when
looks
I
really
had
good
it
though?
though.
Like some guys
It
will
was
like
super long.
do a little bun on the top. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is really cute now.
I'm not against man buns. I'm really not.
I love them actually, and like
If he's got hair long enough to put in a bun, it's long enough for me to pull, and I'm okay with that.
My son has a bun. It is the
he?
cutest.
Oh.
Yeah, he has such long blonde hair. It is adorable.
That's adorable.
And it's
How
all
old is
he's
he?
got like the undercut though, because of the summer. Can't.
You know what? I had the back of my head shaved for years, like from grade 6 until probably university. Like I had it shaved for years and years and years. So like the rest of my hair is really long, and then the back was like
Was it like an
buzz.
emo style?
I'm way older than that, darling. It was in my grunge phase.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. It'd be
Yeah,
nice and
no.
cool in the summer though, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
can see that.
we're talking about it right now, and like I've been complaining to Deb all day about how hot and disgusting it's been, and I'm like contemplating shaving the back of my head right now.
I'm like, that was
I
nice.
know. I always think about like shaving the side, and then I'm like, it's gonna have to grow in someday. Do I want to do that again?
Yeah. Oh man. But also, like you're also a model. Do you have any stipulations on what you can do with your hair?
No, I'm not like signed or anything. I just like when somebody offers me like a gig, I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, okay. I thought when I was stalking your Facebook, I thought I saw that you were signed to somebody. So, I need to get better about stalking our guests ahead of time. Jeez.
I'm in also 3 bands. I'm not sure if you guys know.
Oh no.
No, I didn't
What's the
know.
other band?
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's Nancy Vicious and the Nasty Bitches,
Yeah.
and then there's For What It's Worth, and then I'm in the all-girl band Misconduct.
Misconduct. Oh, that's a cool name.
That's
And
What
I'm
do you do in
working on
that
some
band?
acoustic stuff on my own as well.
nice.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. And we'll play one of your songs at the end of this podcast.
What's
Is
your
he
favorite?
in a band as well?
I am, yes. I'm in a metal band called Incarnatus.
Yeah, I checked some of it out. It's so sweet. You got another fan here.
Awesome.
All right.
Good to know. Yeah, I do lead vocals. It's kind of like for the guests or the audience who doesn't listen to my stuff or know me. Yeah, I do do vocals and I do cleans and growls. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And
My
very
brain
similar
is
to you, Nancy,
there.
Deb's also a drummer.
Yeah,
Drummer and
I was
singer.
a drummer in a death metal band called Black Eve.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
How long did that go for? How many years?
We were together like 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
And then
I
the
think
band
that's where I
broke
met
up.
you. Actually, it was a Black Eve show.
Probably, yeah. That's where I met
Yeah.
most people.
So it was
Yeah.
a coalition, I think. No, I drank a
Maybe.
lot.
I don't remember.
I
I don't remember. Like the thing is, like after gigs, I get so wasted and I meet so many people that I'll just talk to people and I won't necessarily remember them. So we like random people like at other shows or like I'll see them at not necessarily our shows, but other shows will come up to me like, "Hey Deb." Be like, "Hi."
Hey, you.
Hey you. Good
Oh,
to
no.
see you.
Yeah. I feel
have-
so bad when that happens.
Yeah, that must happen to you a lot too.
But
Yeah.
I have a slightly different thing where if I haven't seen somebody in a really long time, I guess it's like a face blindness.
Yeah.
So if I haven't seen them for a really long time and they don't like come up to me, sometimes I don't even like register that this is a human I know because I'm just like face blind to it. It gets a little awkward.
Yeah, I have trouble remembering faces too.
Yeah, and like it can be people I've known for years.
Mm.
But if I haven't seen them in a long ass time and then I randomly am somewhere and they're around, sometimes I don't like register. So.
I swear when concerts start being
That's
a
sober,
thing
by the
again-
way. That's not for drinking, that's sober.
When concerts start being a thing again and we start going out, there's going to be people who we have no idea, no recollection of, who just remember like us from our music. They'll be like, "Yeah, I met you like 6 times." We'll be like,
Oh my God.
it's been a lot.
We're gonna have to have a party with all of our guests that have appeared on the show. We're gonna have to
we were
like
talking about that last time. We should. I'm definitely.
yeah, and it's Deb.
I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna have like a giant festival of some sort with all the like a bunch of the guests that we've had on. They can play.
Get a super big roulette wheel.
Roulette wheel, yes.
Oh yeah, with prizes, blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
In fact, forget the blackjack.
I love your cup. Is it the skull?
Yeah.
Oh, I have the same one. I love it.
I have this guy's the green and blue. I have a red one. I have like a pink and gold one. I have a clear one.
Lucky.
There's a lot of skull stuff in my kitchen, like bowls, cups, cutlery. Like I have these salad tongs that are just long skeletal arms.
That's amazing.
I'm such a child. It's so good. My little salt and pepper shakers are skulls. I got those at the Witch Museum in Salem.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it was good.
I've never traveled out of Ontario before.
Oh
no.
Where are you gonna go? What's your goal? Where do you want to go?
My goal is hopefully to travel with my band. We're planning hopefully on going to the UK in a couple years to do a tour. Hopefully everything works out.
Awesome.
Oh my God. That'll be cool. Awesome. Like 0 to 100. Not even go to the next province. You're like, nope, fuck it, overseas. See ya.
Oh yeah. But maybe it'd be cool to go to like America first. Just to get a little taste of traveling.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I want to one day go out to the East Coast and then take the train all the way across Canada. Like, I feel like that's something that most people in Canada should do.
New Brunswick to BC.
Something like that. Yeah.
Bring a nice camera. I'm sure you'll see some things.
Like mountains and stuff like that. That'd be sick.
Oh yeah.
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 Because you're going through the prairies. You can watch your dog run away for hours.
Yeah,
Oh, so good.
Saskatchewan is very flat. It's very flat.
Haven't been there yet.
Do you want to play some games?
Oof,
Yes.
monkey
You
spa,
wanna-
monkey spa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is where we really get to know our guests is how
Okay.
cruel they are and also what they would like as their biggest wish. So essentially, Nancy, is we get you to make a wish and then we fuck
three
with
wishes.
it. Yeah, 3 wishes. So you get 3 wishes and then we fuck with them.
Yeah.
So we essentially tell you the stipulations of your wish. So
So you're gonna make the wish,
choose
and then
wisely.
we're gonna like one of us will ruin it, and then the other one will then also postulate how they would ruin it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
So-
like the evil genies.
Yeah.
Or nice
What-
genies.
Yes,
What a
exactly.
twist.
Evil genies. Yeah.
what a twist!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be careful
Okay,
what you wish
so-
for.
Nancy, make a wish.
Ooh, okay. I wish I had $1 billion.
Okay, who wants to take this one? We never decided.
Well, no, we're both gonna ruin it, but I'll ruin it first.
Okay.
Granted, but the money is not useful in whatever country you're in. You have money, but you can't spend it where you are.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you let's say you're traveling to England and you have all this money and you get there, something will fuck up and you can't spend it there either. So you just have this money and you can't do anything about it. So there you go. Yeah, it's kind of evil. Just a little. Deb, ruin it.
It's all in a trust fund that you can't access until you're 85.
No.
Yeah, mean. Okay. All right. Next wish.
Okay. I wish plants that you buy, like they don't die so often.
Okay.
All right, granted,
Deb,
but they're all artificial.
Like they just can't die.
All
Never-ending
They have
growth
those. They're called
Oh my
artificial
God.
plants.
right. Like the silk dollarama plants. How am I gonna ruin it?
Granted, but they're all prey. Those like ones that eat flies, and they all try to eat you.
Venus flytraps. Oh my
Venus
God.
flytraps. That's the
Yeah.
one. But
Yeah, I
they're
was
all
gonna
Nancy
say.
flytraps. So they always try to eat you.
I love it.
Oh no. I was gonna say, like granted, but they're all like cognizant talking flesh-eating plants like Little Shop of Horrors. All of
Oh
them.
man.
No matter where you go. You're just like, fuck.
Even the
Try to get a
grass is-
tomato and it bites you.
Yeah, exactly. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Oh my God. I'm totally gonna watch that
Okay,
like tonight.
third and final wish.
Okay. I wish everybody in the world can hear my music.
Okay. But it's only a recording of your worst show where
Oh,
all of
no.
the stuff is unplugged.
Oh, mean. I'm gonna grant it, but it's only ever terrible telephone hold music.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like, when they take songs and then they like cover them in that easy listening style. That
You just like walk into a coffee shop and then listen and then just walk right out.
It's like this jazzy
Yeah.
version of it.
so like any country in any world, people call the bank or they're on hold or the government. It's your music.
Yeah, so they grow
But
to hate
Muzak.
it. They grow to hate it so much because they've been on hold for like 2 hours and just listening to it on repeat.
Start shoving a screwdriver into their ear. Like, stop it. Oh
Or like everyone could hear your music, but they all hate it.
no.
No one likes it.
Show up to your house with like pitchforks.
Oh my
Stop
god.
playing your music.
Oh shit. That's so funny. Oh, so there you go. That's how we'd like to get to know our guests.
I want to know, have either of you, like, I remember in middle school, I used to pierce my friends' ears. And I wondered what your weird middle school stories are of doing shit like that.
Middle school stories.
Middle school, like high school, immature
Okay.
sort of stories.
In middle school, I guess I just like stretched my ears for the first time or whatever. But like high school, I started piercing some people.
Anything like risque? I don't know what you did anyone get infected?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oops.
I remember this one guy was gonna pierce my buddy, but then like he ended up like falling asleep.
What?
And then we just like stole his needles and we're like, and then I got told to do it and I was like, okay. And I'm like, I don't know. We messed with the guy. We put cereal down his pants. Like up his nose.
That's great.
Don't fall asleep at a house party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Oh
Legally.
man. I remember there's a party. I think I would have been still in grade school. But it was a birthday party and it was all of my friends who were all dudes. I was the only one and they were all sleeping over and they asked if I could sleep over and their mom was like, no. So I did anyway. She didn't find out until the next morning, but I slept upstairs so she didn't completely want to behead me. But me and the brother, who's like my best friend at the time, we waited until everybody fell asleep and we sharpied the fuck out of every inch of skin. Like not just mustache,
it's a rite of
but
passage at falling asleep.
Yeah, we did it incessantly, like all the time, but that was a particularly good one. Oh no.
I want to know everyone's first experience with drinking.
Oh god. I mean, one of the first, I was 11 and we were chugging scotch. It was that scotch in that green bottle and we were just chugging it from the bottle because we just thought like that's how you drink alcohol, because you know. And I mean, to be fair, scotch you don't necessarily want to mix with things, but you definitely don't want to be chugging it in a wood paneled basement watching MTV. So yeah, so that's one of my first stories.
But like, what happened? Pray tell.
I think one of the girls puked.
Nice.
Yeah. So nobody died of alcohol poisoning. So
that's good.
Works.
Good. I drank with a bunch of, like, not a whole lot older than me, but a bunch of older kids in high school. I was 15, and I drank this like melon flavored rum, and I can't drink rum now because I
that
sounds so much.
That sounds upsetting.
Oh, so gross.
Melon
like
flavored
it was good at the time. I was like, oh, it's not bad. But now, if I walk by anything that smells like melony, like that like really fake melon scent.
Oh, is it like the that green liqueur kind of melon?
I don't remember, but I still can't drink any like Bacardi rum or anything like that. Yeah, I mean the mixers. Like, I'm sure rum is okay, but none of the mixers. They're super gross.
I just tried a new rum the other week. It's called Bumba, I think it's called. Let me see. But like you just have it by itself. You don't mix it with anything. It's fucking delicious.
How about you, Nancy? What was your first time?
I was definitely underage. I don't know how old I was, but I remember it was like Stroh or whatever, Stroh 54.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, playing music, thinking
you
we're
throw
so
up? Did you
badass,
get sick?
drinking. Pardon?
Did you get sick?
No, I don't think I did. I've always had like a iron belly.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's really good. Oh, you sent something in the chat.
I did.
What'd you
This
send
is
in the chat?
the fancy rum I was talking about, but I also like the fact that the name is Bumbu.
Oh, haven't you done well?
Love it.
Because I'm a child. Bum.
Ooh,
You know.
Bumbu Craft Rum.
Yeah.
It comes in a really cool bottle.
It
looks like
does.
straight up pirate rum.
Right? But it's fucking good. And you just
Nice.
just have it straight. No mix.
Nice,
So
nice,
we're gonna acclimate you. We're gonna get you back on the rum, Deb.
Yeah, I
Rum
can do
is
like a
good.
rum and coke, but not anything like none of those. I don't like any of the coolers. I'm not a cooler girl anymore.
Oh, yeah,
No.
they're very sweet, I find.
They're too sweet. Yeah,
But I
think
used to love
the sugar is what makes you sick.
Yeah.
More than anything, like if you have
Yeah,
a lot
the
of
heavy.
but
margaritas.
I used to be addicted to the in high school. In high school, I was addicted to the Captain Morgan's black cherry rum coolers.
Oh yeah.
Those things were sick. They were so good. And
Nice.
now if I was to drink one,
Oh.
I'd be like sugar, and then I'd break out like a teenager. So yeah, I'm old. Fuck.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah, man.
think.
I was trying to ask Nancy, am I? Uh-oh.
No, you're good.
Okay. I was gonna ask Nancy what's like a liquor that you can't do anymore or never could, or like what's your
Like vodka. Oh my gosh. Like unless it's
Yeah.
super diluted too many times with the vodka. I had like raspberry vodka. Puked my
Stoli?
guts out, drank a whole bottle of it. Puked my guts out.
Oh yeah.
Was it
And
the
then
Stoli one though?
Oh, I think it's like Smirnoff or something. It's like
Oh,
raspberry.
okay.
And then I
You know
had
what? There's some vodkas.
Everyone's
There's some
puked with
vodkas that give
Smirnoff.
me a vicious hangover. Smirnoff is one of them.
Mhm.
I
But
had
then
like
other
this
ones like
mint chocolate vodka, and we mixed it with root beer the one time. It was a horrible idea. I do not recommend ever anybody do that,
Vodka
ever.
and root beer.
I'm contemplating throwing up just from the you telling me that, like
It was awful.
mint
It was
chocolate root beer.
Mint
Mhm.
chocolate root beer. My bandmate Charles, he made this like
Give us
awesome drink that was like a bunch of things mixed together and tastes really, really good. But it was like super high alcohol content, which is great. You can make a
Oof.
drink. I make these drinks
Oh man.
that are so high in alcohol and are so tasty that people drink them way too fast and they all puke or get
nice.
really, really wasted. So
Challenge
I always serve them. I
accepted.
always serve them at my party, and people are like,
I'm
"No,
coming up
these
for a
drinks are
weekend,
girl
girl.
drinks. These
I'm
drinks
coming
are
up
girl
for a
drinks."
weekend. It's
Yeah,
on.
yeah, and then all the guys will be puking at the end. Like all the butch guys will be like, "Oh, I don't feel so good." And I'm
Womp
puking in my
womp.
garden.
Hey, neighborinos.
Yeah, exactly. Like I had
So
like
good.
at least 2 people at the last party before all this happened. Puke in my garden from my blue drinks.
Oh my
Deb's blue
God.
lightning is what I call
I had
So it's
someone puke
vodka.
out front my door once, like out my front door.
it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was
Right on
awful.
the
And every
stoop.
time I left, you had to like step over the puke. It
Oh
was-
god.
I had one party. I woke up and I come downstairs and like one of my there's always multiple people crash, but like one person in particular just like left, didn't say anything. So I come down through the TV room and I can see like puke on the wall and then puke on the floor, but it's trailing out towards the back door. But it looked like it had kind of been wiped up a little bit.
Mm.
And I look out in the backyard and there's just like piles and piles of paper towels covered in puke and then thrown into my backyard. Like not even the garbage can. No. Just like
Yikes.
so I guess he got up, puked his guts out, took some paper towels, attempted to clean it up, but failed miserably. threw them in the backyard, and then ran away from my house. Like, I actually made him come back and clean it up the next day because I was
Oh,
like, no,
man.
this is not a me problem. This is a you problem.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There's been other parties where like I'm not gonna name names, but and this has happened to a couple girls, like where hey, everyone's hanging out, and then all of a sudden, blah, like all over themselves. To take them upstairs, stick them in the shower, strip them down, shower them off, give them pajamas, put them to bed, like hand wash their clothes and hang it to dry, so that by the time they get up the next day, like they're good to go.
It happens.
Oh yeah, and you know what, like, and that's the thing, like, don't, I'm never upset about it or mean about it or anything. I'm just like, no, I will literally hand wash your clothes to make sure you're good to go tomorrow. Sorry, I tried to kill you with alcohol. Well, not really, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Oh my God, more party stories. Nancy, give us another party story.
The one time, this girl, she puked on herself, and I remember we had to bring her home in a trash bag. Her mom was not impressed.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
That's so good. Oh shit. You should have used the red like tie that you used to close the bag. Like, take that out and make it a belt. Fashion.
Garbage fashion.
Trash
fashion.
Like the trash bag I am. So good.
Oh my god.
That sucks. So,
Yeah, it happens though. But yeah, always have a good sense of humor about that stuff and a strong stomach. I don't have an issue with people puking. I can hang out. I can hold your hair. Like, it's not a problem. But I know other people, like, they even hear the sound and they're like, gotta go. Gotta go. So
yeah.
Nice.
My brother's like that. He's got a weak stomach. He hears somebody puking and he's like, peace.
Yeah.
What was it? Stand By Me, the pie eating contest scene where the kid like starts overeating and then he starts puking, and then the people at the table, it's a pie eating contest, so the people start puking, and then the audience all starts puking, and the judges are puking, just everybody's just puking all over the place.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure it's a scene like somebody's telling a story in Stand By Me. I gotta look it up now. God, why does my brain do this? Somebody tell me.
One time I got super drunk with a couple of friends, and it was like a post club thing. We come back to my house. No, we went out and we're like, let's get an entire cake and eat it, because we had like the drunk munchies.
Nice.
And then I'm like, okay, let's go back to my place and eat it, and you guys can sleep over. And then we thought it'd be fun to like throw it in each other's faces and like just go nuts. And we had a cake fight, and I had the next morning I had to take the broom and then the mop. Well, I had to like pick up the chunks, take the broom, and then the mop, and then the broom again, and then the mop. Oh my god, to clean that up and wash my bedding.
Oh my god.
There's a picture, one of my profile pictures is me with like cake on my nose and like two of the other girls. It ended up being my profile picture for a while because it was just like, it was super fun. Not fun to clean up, but fun at the time.
It sounds great, actually. I kind of want to start. I kind of want to start a food fight, with like a giant food fight in a public place. I feel like that would be really satisfying.
Yeah,
get a mandarin or something. Just like...
noodles.
they have all the different rooms, so you could start the food fight, but then pit the rooms against each other and like make alliances while the food fight's going on.
I've always wanted to throw one of those cream pies in someone's face. Like, yeah, you would see it like slapstick comedy.
We could make it a part of one of our parties. You can make it one of the events.
On the
Yeah.
wheel.
Pie throwing contest.
Yeah, exactly. On the roulette.
Pie in the face.
Yeah.
yeah. That's one of the things. It's like, do a shot, win a t-shirt, get a pie in the face.
We're all about those cream pies.
Oh my god. We have to write this stuff down. Hang on. I'm gonna write that down. I have like notes that I take for all the shows. Like,
Oh,
because I'll never
no.
remember all these things. Pie
Yeah.
in the face as a
Actually, we on the roulette rule should have 2 spots. One spot is you get to throw a pie, and the other
pie in
spot
our
is
face or pie in
you
their
get to be
face.
pied in the face.
But there's like 5 slots for pie in their face and 1 slot for us. They gotta be really lucky.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then maybe what else can we do? I think maybe like a kiddie pool of pudding, like the wheel, and you have to wrestle somebody in the pudding pool.
Oh my god, or
Ooh.
Jello. Something
That's
like that.
true, but pudding's more delicious.
There's like
What about
mud
like
wrestling.
maple syrup or something?
Oh, I love maple syrup.
Get in your hair and you can never
No, I
get
would
it
fight
out.
people. They tried to like waste that amount of maple syrup. I'd lose my shit. I always have maple syrup in my house. Always 2 bottles, one in the fridge and one in the cupboard on standby, like all the time.
It is so good. Like
Don't
the
give me-
good maple syrup.
Don't give me any of that Aunt Jemima bullshit.
No.
Yes, I agree.
Keep your corn syrup crap, like real shit.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Even when I was a kid, I used to like taking maple syrup and making maple syrup candies. Because
Ooh.
if you bring it up above 100 degrees, it solidifies. So when they're making it, they keep it at like 97 so that it stays liquid. But if you
cool.
boil maple syrup up to 100 and then pour it in a mold, it'll harden into candy. So yeah.
I
Random
should be
things.
I remember I must have been in preschool.
Yeah.
Because it was like a long time ago. I was in preschool in Toronto, and we would take snow from the park and pour maple syrup on it and eat it.
Yeah,
like our teachers would let us do that. And nowadays people are like, oh god, that's so unsanitary. But I remember doing it and I loved it.
So I remember that, but like at a sugar shack. So what's this place called? It's like a combination raptor sanctuary and maple sugar facility. So you can like walk the trails, and they'll talk about tapping the trees, and they do the old fashioned cauldron where they're boiling it down. And they explain how the pioneers did it. Then they pour the maple syrup in the snow and you eat it. And then they have the actual maple syrup houses. And then you can go eat pancakes, which is great. And then they have all these like raptors, hawks and vultures and owls and like birds that have been injured and they need to be rehabbed. Oh, what's Mountsburg? I think it's called.
I'm not sure.
I will totally go with you. Yeah, let's go to Mountsburg. See maple syrup.
That sounds awesome.
Nancy, you coming with us?
Oh heck yeah, I'm down. Maple syrup is life.
Right.
Yeah, it's Mountsburg Conservation Area, and it's in Campbellville. So we'll go and look at deadly birds and eat
we
maple
just
syrup.
did it in the park at our school, which
Yeah,
is kind of gross.
Yeah.
Thinking back on it.
children are disgusting, and
Yeah.
you let them eat the snow around that. No. What a terrible idea.
So, have you noticed that your best friends pop up as girls in bathrooms when you're drunk? Drunk girls in bathrooms are your best friends.
They're always the nicest. They're also always the nicest.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I remember
you'll
doing
have the most soulful talks with drunk girls
yeah.
in bathrooms.
like especially like I do a pinup contest and then like in the bathroom beforehand they're all like adjusting everything, and if you go up to one of them they're like, how do I look? And they're like, oh, I'll help you, and they like tweak all your stuff and they're like, this looks better there, that looks better there.
Yeah.
Girls in bathrooms are so nice, especially like at shows and stuff.
Why can't we always be that nice to one another?
Right?
As nice as drunk girls
I
in
am.
bathrooms.
I'm always that nice.
That's what we should all strive for.
Oh my
The
god.
drunk girl in bathroom nice.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And okay, so what's the worst walk of shame you've had to endure? Not necessarily like sleeping with somebody, but having to walk back in the same clothes that you like got drunk in.
Oh my.
Or should we skip this question altogether?
I'm just getting the visual of it. I went to Halloween in Montreal quite a few years ago now by myself. And I went as Little Red Riding Hunter. So I had like scars and gashes and blood everywhere.
Cool.
And it's in this big old cathedral. It was like a fetish Halloween party. And I picked up a couple gentlemen, spent the night, and then I had to leave and find my way to this place that was nowhere near there. It was multiple subway stops while like bedraggled in this Red Riding Hood costume in daylight. And it was so good.
Can we just talk about though, like going to Comic-Con or going to a Halloween party dressed full on in your costume and then having to take the bus there?
Oh no.
How awkward that is with strangers, especially if you have something like particularly slutty or gory on. That's always, it's kind of embarrassing. You're like, this will be cool when I get there. I swear.
Oh, no.
It'll be cool.
I know there's been incidents where people are like dressed for a Comic-Con or whatever, and they're on their way on like transit and they have fake weapons, but like police get called.
Oh,
yeah, people are like, oh my god, this guy has a sword on the bus, and the cops get there and they're like, whoa, and it's like rubber. It's not even a real sword.
I had this Edward Scissorhands costume once, and all the scissors were made out of this weird foam.
Yeah,
it looked fucking ridiculous.
oh my
It
god,
looked like Edward Scissorhands, but like if you were in preschool and like using.
Do you have a
like,
picture of
like
you in this costume?
I wish I did, but I don't. But I'm sure you could find it.
Discount Edward Scissorhands from the dollar store.
Like the costume was great. The costume itself was great, but the scissors were so ridiculous.
I can't stop thinking about the Cards Against Humanity card, Edward Penis Hands. God damn it. Sorry.
I love it.
My fucking brain.
I'm trying
Edward
to. I'm looking for a picture
Scissorhands.
now.
Someone caresses your face with their penis finger.
Oh, so good.
Those stores that pop up in any abandoned store.
I love them. I love them so much. I don't even care.
I love Halloween. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I do buy a lot of stuff for my house around Halloween.
Did either of you dress up for Halloween, even though there was no Halloween last year?
Yes.
This year? Last year?
Yes. Always.
I found the picture, I think.
I actually don't remember. Like, I can't give you a yes or no answer. There's just nothing there.
I found the costume with the scissors. Like the picture of the scissors are like cool, not the ones they gave you.
No, I'm talking about like trying to remember if I did anything at Halloween or dressed up or not. There's just nothing there.
I bought candy and I ate it all.
Oh my god, I did. I dressed up. If you go onto my Instagram, it's the Baphomet costume. So I had like the nose and the horns and yeah. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it.
Sorry, would you rather have scissors for hands or penises for hands? For fingers, I mean.
Oh. I don't know, man.
I want one of each.
Oh, you look cool.
I want scissor on this one and penis on this one. And like but if I want to, if I want to help you out,
like they don't feel good. They're just floppy, flaccid penises.
That sounds
Peni?
terrible. Peni? what is a group of penises called? Like a
think it's
murder
penises,
of crows, a flop of peni. I'm gonna look it up. Oh my god. What is a group of
I think
penises
I'd rather
called?
have the scissors. But you
Well,
might
it's-
end up cutting someone. But like, at least you're not like caressing people with like 5 penises all at once.
I guess, yeah, maybe this.
It is. It's peni. I looked it up.
It is.
It's
peni?
actually peni. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so smart.
Oh no. What is my life? Did you get the picture?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's what I
Awesome.
did for Halloween.
Nice.
I can't believe I couldn't remember that. I was like, I have no idea if I did anything for Halloween.
I don't know how to add this in to photo. Like, I could probably add this in. I'm gonna save as.
Did you see it? Can you see it, Nancy?
I'm gonna have to like log into Facebook on another device. So
No. It's in Zoom.
It's
in the Zoom chat.
Zoom chat.
Is it?
Yeah. If you go into the chat,
save it and then
what did
put it in, plop it in somewhere.
First, I did the rum, and then I sent the video of the pie eating puke contest. Then,
oh god,
Deb sent me the Edward Scissorhands. Then I sent my Halloween costume.
Yeah.
So we're being very productive.
Yeah, I might take some of these photos and just pop them up on the screen.
I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Oh shit.
So look forward to that.
Here you go, guys.
Okay. What were your wildest Halloween costumes? Or like weirdest Halloween costumes? I once went as the drummer from Our Lady Peace. Like it was the most obscure reference. Because like that's what got me into drumming, and
okay,
like, that band I loved Our Lady Peace, and I thought the drummer was super cute, so I dyed my hair brown, and I wore like a shirt with the number 7 on it because he loved the number 7, and like so everyone was like, "What are you like?"
Oh my god,
I was such a fucking loser.
One year I went as Eileen Wuornos. Did you ever see the movie Monster?
No.
About the woman.
She's
like a sex trade worker, and she ends up killing a bunch of dudes, and then she finally gets caught because the last dude is a cop. Yeah. I went as her one year.
Nice.
I don't even know why.
Did people know what you were? Did you have to explain your costume?
Oh. No. I did the like shitty accent, the Texas accent.
Nice.
Yeah, people are like, oh, okay, I got it. I know what this is. So, but yeah, I don't know how I came about that particular idea.
We should have saved this for Halloween special.
Every day is Halloween, baby. How about you, Nancy? Halloween. Give us your most bizarro costume choice.
I don't think I've ever done anything like too bizarre. I've done like Zatanna, like Elvira.
Oh, nice.
Cleopatra.
Okay, we're gonna need the Elvira picture.
Yes.
We're gonna add it to the.
I'll have so much work to do in Adobe Premiere.
I'm sorry.
Send us the Elvira picture, and then I'll pop it up on the screen.
All right. Could I do it like after?
Oh yeah, totally.
After.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we could wrap up the show. Is there anything you wanted, and like, where can we find you, Nancy? Where can our listeners find you?
So on Spotify, I think I have like a Christmas song on Spotify, and then also Misconduct is on Spotify. That's the all-girl band.
Mm-hmm.
And I think For What It's Worth is on SoundCloud. And the Nasty Bitches, Nancy Vicious and the Nasty Bitches, there's some live performances on YouTube. And Misconduct is also on YouTube.
All right.
Awesome. And how do we follow you on Instagram? Can we follow you on Instagram?
How many followers?
What is your Instagram?
Where can we follow you on Instagram?
Okay. So I'm official Nancy Vicious on Instagram, but you can also follow Misconduct on Instagram as well.
I'll just do
Awesome.
both.
Cool. Any parting words? Anything you wanted to promote?
Definitely the bands. You should totally check them out. They're super, super cool. They all have their own sound, and I think like everybody can connect with at least one of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're all super cool.
Awesome. It
There
was
we go.
really nice having you on the podcast and hearing some
Yeah,
crazy
thank you so
stories.
much. Yeah.
We're definitely gonna have you come to the post-COVID guest party with the roulette wheel.
Yeah, I already
Yes.
know a venue we could take over. So for sure,
yeah.
if they're still open. They were open last summer. They were still like functioning on the patio. So
Yeah.
they'll probably they're good. So we can look forward to that.
Yeah.
Commandeering their entire establishment, and with our roulette wheel, shall be excellent.
Amazing.
All
I'm
right.
there for it.
Well, signing off.
Bye.
See you next time.
Yeah.